What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's trades review. Let's go ahead and take a look at what hit and what didn't. Um, there is wonderful opportunity that happened today in the market, and if you had taken the watch list, you definitely would have made some money. So we're going to start things off with, we could start things off with McDonald's MCD right in here. Beginning of the day, it broke entry pretty early on, so let's go ahead and take a look at what that looked like. And as you can see right in here, this never would have given you any pushback on the 5 minute. Came, broke entry, hit PT1 immediately, stayed underneath entry, broke past PT1. Now, some people will look at this failed too and think like, oh, it's getting ready to go the other way. But it's not. It's not. It's a two down candle. So remember that failed twos are still directional, and this is moving in the direction of down because it created a newer low. It's staying underneath the VWAP. It's closing underneath the bottom band. And then after that, boom, we break through PT2. We start going sideways. Now, this is one of those moments where you could use the high of this candle as your stop loss. This 212 forms, doesn't have the pressure to keep going up. There's no momentum in it at all. It stays beneath the VWAP the entire freaking time until you're able to write it down to the third price target. And it's here that it actually went sideways. So this is where you would have been scaled out of majority of your scale out here, scale out here, scale out here. You shouldn't have that many runners left. Your runners should have stop losses at a profitable number. And even if you do get stopped out, it's with profit. And you should have capitalized as much as you could here on that price target. So McDonald's would have been a very easy play to play today just by taking the signal when I signaled it. After that, we're going to go ahead and check out Roblox. Roblox, as well as another great ticker to trade. Let's go ahead and zoom into the 5-minute time frame to see how this bad boy played out. All right, so we can see we broke entry right at the beginning of the day. We immediately took out PT1, and then we just shot right back up. So this is one of those moments where you want to be scaling out at PT1, moving your stop losses to profit. You would have or should have been stopped out in profit here. But then it breaks again. And where is the spot that I would want to take it? It would be right here. Why? Because this is a 2-1-2-2 reversal. One, my favorite actionable signal. And two, we are breaking beneath the VWAP and we're breaking beneath entry simultaneously. It's like a double break, like a double confirmation. So now we're really moving with where the volume is moving. And as you can see, we take out PT1 again, we take out PT2, and then I don't even think we made it to PT3, but for sure, you would have been able to capitalize a nice little chunk off of this movement. Again, moving your stop losses into profit. Maybe you would have been stopped out around here, but you wouldn't have missed out on much gains at all, if anything, especially with the choppiness in here. So Roblox, again, another very easy play to play, where if you know how to reposition and what you want to look for repositioning, then this would have been screaming at you to reposition. After that, we'll check out Snow. Snow did its thing as well today too, going into the 5-minute time frame to kind of see where we would have been monitoring it at the time. We can see that it broke right here. Right here is where it broke. And then it kept going, took out PT1, tried to come back up again, but really it stayed underneath its entry, right? It's not closing above the entry, not until here, right? But again, you should have been in and out with some of your contracts, stop losses and profit. Once it does break again here, 2 up, 2 down reversal, rejecting off of the bottom band. And that's super important because as you can see, it's literally coming up and tapping it. Tap, reject. This wick right here is telling you what you need to know. We don't want to keep going up. On top of that, we don't want to get past this level right in here, right? Even over here, it has trouble with it. So there's a couple things to look at. You can see the algorithm. You can see how it's literally bouncing off of the bottom band, rejecting it, re-breaking entry again, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down, 2 down. This is still a 2 down, a 1. We don't sell on a 1 because 1s are non-directional. Why am I going to predict where you think you're going to go? Oh, but the wick right here is saying that it's moving to the upside. It's a one. It's a one. It didn't choose a direction. And look, two down right after that. So it doesn't give a shit about this wick. Excuse my French. But if you try to predict where ones are going to go, most of the time you might be wrong because there are people that are looking at this failed two and then this super wick on the one, and they're like, yeah, get ready for some calls. Nope. Nope. Two down, two down, two down, moves all the way down, taps the price target to the penny, turns it to a three and bounces right off of it. So you could have written it down from all the way here to here super easily just by understanding how to reposition off of pivots and algorithms and using the VWAP to its fullest potential. After that was Palo Alto right here. Now, Palo Alto was a fake out, right? This thing did break entry right at the beginning of the day, and it immediately rejected it. So this is where we take Sarah Sniper's rule, right? That 50% rule that she shows. And let me turn all of it on. Okay, this is where I actually drew the wrong way. From the bottom to the top. So once this thing breaks its entry, and then you can immediately see like, oh, we are rejecting that pretty hardcore, right? Here's the entry. We broke entry, right? We actually started slightly above it and then came down, but then we broke it. We pushed right back down again. Once this breaks the 30%, right, you're pretty interested in paying attention to it. Once it breaks the 50%, you get into it for puts, right, with your price targets being the 70 and then the entire movement, retracing yesterday's to its low, right? You don't want to be in it after it becomes a three, but Sarah showed us how that you can be in it before it becomes a three. So taking it right in here, price target one gets hit, whoop, whoop. What are we staying under? Bottom band of the VWAP, ride that down all the way, literally two down, two down, two down, two down, two down, two down. You could have ridden that all the way to its final price target, sold once it became a three, then out of the play, and made a significant amount off of that movement by understanding how to play Sarah's 50% rule. So big shout out to Sarah for that one for sure, for showing everything on there. And I recommend people go check out her YouTube channel if you want to learn more about the 50% rule. She's very in depth with it. And those are the four plays that were signaled from the dailies. Congratulations to everybody else that made money off of the weeklies. Weeklies did very good. Monthlies were activated. And quarterlies got activated today. CVX quarterly took out freaking PT1 already with a quarterly movement. So, and again, those breakdowns will come in other videos, but the weekly play, it's Monday, right? I'm not going to break down the whole entire weekly play because it hasn't had time to completely play out yet. But for the things that did break entry, they've already hit price targets. So no matter what signal you took, I hope you made some money today. God bless. I'm rooting for you. Let's have a incredible, incredible, incredible Q2. And I'll see you soon. Peace.